Oh, hello, welcome. We're going to do a soft-spoken flip-through of this magazine. This is a June-July 2020, so kind of old, Wall Street Journal magazine. So I got a bunch of these for free when I was doing my MBA because they came with the Wall Street Journal subscription I had. So I thought we'd flip through. I don't know if I've ever looked at this, or if I did, it was 4 years ago, so I don't remember. So we're going in pretty blind, so we'll see what's inside. But on the cover is this model. It says her name is Doutzen Kroos, which I'm definitely saying wrong. Doutzen Kroos. I know I recognize her face. I think she was like a Victoria's Secret model for a while back in the day. And this cover photo is called A Quiet Grace, and it is this kind of subdued but beautiful photo of her. So let's get page turning. So this magazine is like so much bigger than a normal magazine. Like a normal magazine would be like this big. So I have the camera a little fish-eyed to accommodate. Our first ad is a Tiffany & Co. It's this tea ring in rose gold that they're showing off. So you have the ring, the bracelet, they're really showing off. And I like this model's makeup. This is like a very, really beautiful makeup look that I would somehow never be able to execute, even though it looks simple. Oh, okay. So pretty quickly here, you can tell the magazine's gotten a little damaged, but it kind of makes nice crinkly noises. We have our table of contents, so we'll get a sneak peek of what we're going to see. This is our letter from the editor. Thank you, editor Christina O'Neill, for putting this together. Here we have another jewelry ad, this time for Graf, which is not a brand I'm familiar with. This is their recurring series Soapbox, The Columnists, where they ask 6 people to weigh in on a single topic. This month they asked them to write on duty, and they picked Malala, Andre Leon Talley, Peggy Whitson, Wim Hof, Naomi Klein, and YZ Kami. They always pick such a interesting array of people. It's fun. Here's a Chloe ad. I have really liked the last few runways of Chloe, so it's fun to see like 4 years ago versus today. Okay, the one sheet with Doutzen Kroos. So she's a 35-year-old Dutch model, which means what? She's probably 40 now. Here's a little Q&A. Should we read some of it? Let's read some of it. What's the one phone call that changed your life? My agency telling me I was booked by Steven Meisel for Italian Vogue cover completely changed my life, because that meant I was traveling around the world all of a sudden, that everyone wanted to work with me because of one phone call I got when I was 18. What's the one thing you take on a business trip? A business trip for me is to just bring myself. That's funny for a model to say, true for a model. What is the one thing you wish you learned early in your career? Not to take anything personally. What's the one piece of advice that changed your life? From Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, to really be in the moment and not think about the past and the future, which is really difficult. It's still a challenge, but when I do it, it's life-changing. Okay, we'll stop there. Here are our contributors. A little bit more contributors. Some people who are photographer, stylist, and writer. An ad for a resort. Here we go. What's news? Branching out. Lighting designer Lindsay Adelman's first collection for Calico Wallpapers features her vibrant plant life painting. Cute. See some more of the design work. We were in raincoats with our clippers, gathering plants we'd never seen before. Talking about our process. Oh, the download. This is fun. This time it's with Miranda July, the author. This is about her phone. The first app you check in the morning. I check my mail and messages first, then my Instagram DMs. Times where you stay off your phone. For at least 3 hours a day, I put it in a clear lockbox with a timer so I can write with no distractions. Person you FaceTime most often. Natasha Leone is the only person I know who will FaceTime the way people text with no warning. Sitting by the table with sunglasses on, she's like talking to someone else when you answer, almost like she's too busy for the call she initiated. Such a mogul. Most used app, Evernote. Every project has a file. Some files have thousands of notes. I make notes on different projects throughout the day as ideas come. I check up on the health of Evernote as a company every now and then. I have so much writing on them. That's funny. I think we'll end there. To Die For, they feature some tie-dye fashions that were trending at the time. Etro Elegance, they talk about this chair. Big Ideas, Bruce Mao, it's a book. A watch that they highlight. I'm not a watch girl. Makeup artist has a clean lip oil that's coming out, and a new restaurant with rotating chefs. Some sculptures, slides, cute. This is a summer issue, isn't it? So it's very on the theme. And then Good Spirits, a summer beverage. And some jewelry. This is a Van Cleef & Arpels ruby necklace. Very extravagant. Here we have The Beauty of Everyday Rituals, facial massage. They have some items that are good for it. This is our trend report. Now hear this. AirPods have become essential, so transporting them in style. YSL. That's kind of crazy. A Louis Vuitton. These are all insane looking. But I mean cute, but I definitely wouldn't buy a designer case for my AirPods. Here's an ad for an artist, which is interesting. You don't usually see artists putting ads out. Here's our market report. Carried Away, classic shapes that highlight nature's best side are ideal for summer outings. This woven bag, that is really pretty. We have these kind of beachy bags, a snake skin bag, hiding on the ground like a snake. And then some sky blue. Another woven bag. This one looks like Fendi. Now I do like the shape of this kind of cute bucket bag. Is this a cowhide? Cow print? Okay. The Exchange. My Monday Morning, Emily Radikowski. The model, actress, entrepreneur is reading bell hooks, eating PB&Js, and writing a collection of essays on her Monday morning. She is extremely beautiful. She's like, in my opinion, she is what everyone is getting plastic surgery to try to look like. She's like the Instagram face that people are aiming for. Here's a quote. I've learned to accept the days I'm not super productive. I think, okay, it's not happening today, and that's fine. And here are her 5 must-haves on Monday. Bell hooks, the book she's reading. Nespresso. Kiehl's exfoliating wash. Nasser body lotion. And Columbo, her dog. that's cute. Okay. Lake Effect. First hotel from development firm Brooklyn Home for Company brings its founders back to their roots in New York's Finger Lakes. So this is the design of a hotel. Drawn together. So these are fashion drawings. Pretty. Oh, I like these as a collection. you never really get to see the fashion drawings, and they're really beautiful. And you can I can picture these clothes, you know? Like the drawing style can be a little artistic, but it's like I know what that outfit looks like. I know exactly what these gowns are. It says this one is for Chanel, and this one is Armani Privé. Okay. Sinatra's Little Brown Book, an address book said to have been Frank Sinatra's, reveals the extent of his influence and connection, and why his first attempted retirement was so short. Interesting. So, address book of Frank Sinatra tells a bit of a story. When you see an image of a famous person, you're getting a lot of carefully arranged hair and makeup. The object shows the life. That's from the writer of the story. Some more photos of the address book. A million objects that belong to famous people work their way into other people's hands, and you can make incredible discoveries. Okay, home again. So this is our cover model. This is her home in Holland. It's gonna be photographed. It feels like a very natural shoot with a lot of natural lighting, kind of a natural look. For sure with this. That's like a beautiful photo though. Very interesting. It's definitely more subdued as a shoot. I usually like when it's a little more experimental. But for a subdued shoot, they're choosing really interesting shots. They're having some interesting lighting and composition, which I like. And obviously she's very beautiful and she's a really good model. Like, she's just kind of captivating to look at. And obviously this photographer is in love with her profile. Since this is what, the third profile shot. Very pretty. I like the shots through the windows. I think those are interesting. It's like really kind of natural lighting. Another window shot. Another profile. Very pretty. I think that was a fun shoot for a black and white kind of subdued shoot. Okay, we've got What Lies Beneath. Robert Polidori's photographs of Pompeii are part of a lifelong project to explore memories hidden beneath surfaces. So he is photographing ancient sites. Definitely interesting. On closer scrutiny, the images have a deeper psychological content. That's what I want to draw out of them. Fine Frenzy. That was the name of a band I used to listen to. Fine Frenzy. The season's treasures are object d'art characterized by graceful simplicity and fresh, unconventional take on pearls that would impress even Vermeer. I actually don't understand that sentence at all. I feel like I know things, and then sometimes I read these magazines and I'm like, I'm living in a different universe. But pearls. I do love pearls. I used to wear a lot of pearls as a fashion choice in like high school and early college. I'd wear pearl necklaces with like my sweats. I just thought it was fun. This one is beautiful. Not pearls, but I really like this piece. I think it's interesting. Here we're back to the pearls, and there's some golden ones and white ones. Here we have kind of diamond drop necklace. I don't know the names of all the necklace styles, but I know this one has a name and I can't think of it. Okay, Rebel with a Cause. Dominique Cren's poetic culinary creations made her a star, but she's also a fighter as she gears up for an ambitious expansion. She faces the restaurant industry's greatest challenge yet. So we have a profile on a chef. Even in the worst circumstances, When people would have just been taken under, wouldn't want to get out of bed, she kept dancing. That's a nice quote. That's a nice thing to say about someone. Okay, Give Me Shelter. In the New York Catskill Mountains, photographer Martin Thompson has fashioned a moody refuge showcasing her eclectic homemade style. Oh, this is cute. I like this. I like the color of the wall and the color drenching. I like the big wood paneling floor. I like the textures. I can tell I'm gonna like this. Oh, this is an interesting art wall. Oh, cute, the dishes. Incredible job, artist. Your home is beautiful. Oh, that just has really good vibes to me. It feels like a creative space. It feels like a peaceful space. What a lovely home. I think having a lovely home is like so the end goal of a lot of life. It's just like to have a space that feels like a reflection of you and feels like what you want it to be and feels safe and warm and all the things you want it. Yeah, it's lovely to see. Working with your hands is so meditative and so important, and it's some sort of stability in this great instability. And that's the artist. Again, this space does feel like just a beautiful place to create. Okay, and we're to our sources. We're almost to the end. Our final page, we get a still life. Massimo Vitali, the fine art photographer, shares a few of his favorite things. So it's a little still life of a few things he likes. I think that's a cute ending page. And I ripped off. I clearly had ripped a piece of this magazine at some point. And our final ad is Hermes. Beauty is a gesture. A catchphrase that I still don't understand what it means. But I do think these lipstick containers are really beautiful. Like, just a simple design, but that just looks really luxe to me. And the lipstick is shade 64. Rogue Casaque. Okay, well, thank you for joining me as we flip through this issue of the Wall Street Journal magazine. I want to do a special thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel. I am almost at 250 subscribers, which is like a big fun milestone for me. That just seems like a lot of people, but I'm excited about it. And it also would be 1/4 the way to having 1,000 subscribers, which is everyone's goal, because at 1,000 subscribers you are able to control the ads and turn off ads for an ASMR video. So I'm aiming for that 1,000 so I can make sure there aren't ads for you guys, but until then, sorry if there's an ad that pops up. But thank you to everyone who has subscribed already. It's so kind. It's so kind. And I'll see you all in the next video.